Hi, welcome to Life Change Community. Today, we're going to talk about death. Beyond that, we're going to talk about what's beyond that. I'm at the tomb of Karen Carpenter. I was a Carpenter's fan from a tiny little guy. When Karen Carpenter would sing, I knew she was singing to me. Even though I was 6, I was pretty sure she had the same crush on me that I had on her. She died an untimely death. She suffered with anorexia and other health complications for the last few years of her adult life. And her remains are here. But when we die, is this all that remains? Let's think about that. What happens after we die? We've been studying Psalm 23, and the chapter records these words: "We will be in the presence of the Lord forever." Now we can discuss, and we will in future videos discuss, to whom that promise is made. But for those who are recipients of that promise, in the presence of the Lord forever, it says a lot to us about this life and the life to come. See, one of my mottos is, this isn't heaven. When trouble comes, when problems come, when irritations come, when setbacks come, when health crises come, when financial calamity hits, we just have to say, this isn't heaven. We tend to live with the expectation that this is all there is, and if it's going to be great, it has to be great right now. And if there's going to be a trouble-free life, we need to have a trouble-free life right now. Well, friend, this isn't heaven. Heaven's coming. And in that place and in that era and for all eternity, it will be trouble-free, sorrow-free. No more crying, no more suffering, no more death, no more pain, no more separation, no more disappointment. But that's heaven. This isn't heaven. While we're on this earth, we are going to have trouble and we are going to cry. Have you cried lately? Oh my gosh, this year. Just when I thought I'd cried all my tears, I cry again. Have you been hurt? Have you hurt others? I've done both. This isn't heaven. Here's what the Bible says in Romans 8:18. I consider the suffering of this present time not even worthy to be compared to the glory that will be revealed. If you can imagine your time on earth as just a little bit of a rock, a tiny little fragment, a chip off of a mountain, just this much. And this is all your life. This is from the moment you draw your first breath to the moment you take your last. Some of you listening to this will live a long, long time. But even if you live past 100 years of age, all of your life is symbolized by this rock, a beginning and end. All of it. All your joys, all your sorrows, all your laughter, all your fun times, all your accomplishments. Your resume is on here. The plaques on your wall, the money in your bank account, it's all here. And your losses, your grieving, your heartbreak, it's all here. This is your life, all of it. So when we think about suffering, there will be an end. When we think about disappointment, there will be a final stopping of that. When we think about crying, there will be a day we'll never cry again. Because you see, this is life, this is earth. But eternity, oh, it's not a stone. If you've ever been to the Rockies and you've seen how massive and majestic they are, soaring to the sky as far as you can see, strong, bold, reaching to the center of the earth, fingertips lifting to the heavens, the Rocky Mountains. Compared to a little rock, massive, extraordinary. And the Rocky Mountains as a metaphor of life in heaven. would be 1 second. Take the Rocky Mountains and stack them again. Rocky Mountains upon Rocky Mountains upon Rocky Mountains. Throw in Everest, throw in K2, throw in the Sierras, throw in every peak you've ever seen. Throw them all in, stack them up, multiply by 1,000. That's just the beginning of eternity. When we come to a tomb, when I sit here by a grave, a woman that I was a fan of, her life was this. All her songs, all her joys, all of her accomplishments, it was this. In my life, this. In your life, this. But the Bible says in Psalm 23, when we die, we're in the presence of the Lord forever. Think about that the next time you just think, oh, I can't go on. Yes, you can, because it's just a short journey. When you think, I want to end it now, you don't have to, because your troubles will pass. A new day will come. Even in this life, it's not all bad, but it is all short. Hang in there, because one day your reward will come. We'll be changed. Boy, we don't always like change, but when life is changing, that's when God change your life.